Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and something that a lot of you have requested for a while and I've been meaning to do for a long time. So this is a summer accessories video, and particularly focusing on maybe higher end pieces, those slightly more investment pieces that I have been wearing on repeat that I would really recommend, and also things that I've had for years as well. So this is definitely something that I know a lot of you message me about and asking about, can I do kind of reviews on my higher end purchases? So that's why I've decided to do it within this video. And I know accessories is probably a place where more people spend more money. That said, if you're more of a high street shopper, then the video might not be for you. So I just thought I'd kind of preface it at the beginning that most of these pieces, not all though, are higher end. That said, I'm gonna try, if I can, to find lower price point pieces of these items, or kind of similar or alternatives, things that I think do the same job. They might not look exactly the same, but kind of do the same job. So yeah, I just thought I'd start with that. I'm really excited to share this one because this is kind of where my passion really lies. Accessories is where I like to spend my most money. It's something that I love the most. I've got no shoes in here because I thought maybe I could do another shoe video. I feel like shoes are just like a whole one of their own. So it's bags, belts, sunglasses, jewelry, and some other bits and bobs. So got a few bags here. Let's start with the most obvious, and that is my Loewe pochette. Now, you'll know if you've been following me for a while, I got this in April last year, and I'm so glad I did. I don't even know if it's increased in price, I'm not sure. It's just been such a useful piece, and I was looking for something like this for years and I never just kind of found it. And then this came along and I just thought this will be perfect for my wardrobe, and it really has been. It works with so many things. I love kind of pairing it with things like blazers and something a little bit smarter to dress it down, obviously on holidays, but also just day to day. It's a really nice casual bag, and so useful. It's got the drawstring strap too, so that everything feels pretty secure and safe. And I would just highly recommend this. So I'm gonna show you my basket bag as well, but I think if you're gonna go for either, I would say this one is definitely the most useful for me, and also the most, obviously I've had this for longer, so I've worn this a lot, but my most worn in terms of regularity. I just couldn't highly recommend this enough. And I'm just obsessed with Loewe, which I think you will see throughout this video. I'm gonna decant my things. I brought them from upstairs downstairs in my basket bag, which was very practical. Anyway, so the next piece is obviously the basket bag. I've had this for years and years now, and I'm so happy that I purchased this because it has been so incredibly useful, particularly when I go away. Even when I don't necessarily go on a real kind of beach holiday, I just find that this is a really useful size bag to kind of throw all my stuff in for the airport as well. I'll just put a pouch inside. The amount of kind of heavy stuff I've had in here, it's held up really well. Obviously basket bags have kind of had a surge of popularity in the last few years, but I don't think they're going anywhere. I think if you are still thinking about investing in a basket, I don't think you'll regret it. I always use this when I'm on holiday, no matter what, and also just day to day, and even in the city when I'm going shopping, want a bigger bag to shove some things inside. It's so useful. I love the tan on it. It just makes it pop, and this is the size medium. I'll link everything below as well, so you've got kind of exact versions of everything. So I do have quite a few bags to show you because that is kind of, for me, where I invest the most in, I would say, bags and sunglasses. We'll stick on the Loewe theme with this newest addition in my wardrobe, which I am honestly so pleased about. This, you know when you just make a purchase and you just know it's right, and you're just like so over the moon that you've got this, because I've actually had a bag like this on my list for a while. So you may have seen in my videos before that a lot of the time I ask you to go into your wardrobes and write down what's missing from your wardrobe. So I've been actually doing this and making a bit of a list as I go along, and have been finding it so useful. So on my list there were a couple of different things, but one was something like mini black clutch bag for evening, casual bag, casual black day bag, and those kind of two things just fell into one with this bag. So this is a Loewe flamenco mini bag in black. It comes in lots of different colors, which I really like. For me, I'd written down that I wanted black, which meant that I was missing that from my wardrobe. I knew the black would be a useful purchase. I decided to go for the black. It's got the small Loewe detail up here. Again, it's like a kind of pouchy style. It's a drawstring, which makes it evening appropriate. I love that it's unusual. It's an unusual shape, but it's still kind of practical and useful and not too big. I wanted something, like I have some really nice kind of higher end bags, designer bags that are a little bit more boxy and structured, or I've got my raffia, but I've got nothing that's really kind of in between that goes with everything that still feels casual. It's got a long strap that's adjustable, but also you can either remove it or tuck it in and it makes a clutch bag. So it ticked all of the boxes that I was looking for. And quite honestly, I didn't set out to buy this bag on the day that I bought it. But when I saw it, I just had this feeling that it was the right purchase to make. And I think that's when you know, sometimes you can buy things and you have lots of doubts, but I knew I'd get my cost per wear out of this so well. So I've worn this so much lately. I'll try and insert some pictures, but I have just worn this to death already. And the reason I'm including it in this is because I just think it's such a nice summer piece. It's lightweight, the leather is soft. I honestly can't express my love for this enough. And I think if you're looking to invest in a designer bag that goes with everything, then I would say 100% go with this. And it's also not, I mean, it's very, very expensive, but it's not kind of in the Dior, Chanel kind of range. It's slightly less than that. So if you're looking for this kind of price point, looking for something that suits everything, I get this. This is a question that pops up frequently on my Q&As, which designer handbag to invest in that will kind of take me through everything. This is it. This will take you from holidays, evenings, casual daytimes, short crossbody, and even if you put the straps together like this, you can make it into a little top handle bag. So I just honestly am so excited by this bag even now. But yeah, if you are looking to invest in a really good, useful bag, summer and winter as well, autumn and spring, then this is the one for you. And yeah, I'm just so happy with this. Okay, so two other bags. This one I brought out because I bring it out every single year. I've had it several years now, and I just find that it's more of my go-to summer bag, especially for holidays, holiday evenings. This has been such a useful piece for me. So it's a Bottega mini pochette in almond. I feel like this style is really hard to come by now, but I think they do the smooth leather version more frequently, I would say, or it's kind of more accessible. Again, like the flamenco, I love it because the straps tuck in, so of course you can use it as that pouch, but also when you've got it as a crossbody, it does feel casual, and it is one of those bags that looks really nice in the evening, especially on holiday, but also looks lovely in the daytime, just worn as a crossbody. And I think with it not having any hardware on it, that's what makes it transition from day to night so easily. And the same with this, and they both kind of are those bags that you can take for all different occasions. The one thing I would say, it is small. It just about fits my phone in, but when my phone's inside, it's a bit of a struggle. I'll fit my lipstick in, a card, you know, it is limited, but when you're on holiday, you don't really need that much anyway. Also, I think sometimes what I do is just put my phone in my pocket, and then I put my bits and bobs inside here, and it just kind of fits everything that I need to, within reason, obviously. But it's just really useful, and I love this shade as well. I find it goes with lots, especially in the summer. Again, I'll try and link some pictures of me wearing it over the years. Okay, so if you're looking for more of a formal bag, I'd say Celine has the best selection. For me, Celine and Loewe at the moment, and Bottega actually, are all designers that I feel like are on top of their game. I think they feel fresh and modern. They're something different, but they still feel classy and classic, and I feel like will stand the test of time. So I feel like those three designers, if you're looking for investment pieces or higher end pieces, then I would definitely look to them the most. So this is the new Celine Pollen bag. I mean, the color is pollen. I always say this, but it shows up way more yellow. Even now, just looking at it in the camera, it's way more yellow than it is in real life. The color is, of course, pollen, so it's a little bit more kind of buttery shade. There's so many reasons why I love this, but I just thought I've got so many minimal pieces, lots of neutral colors, denims, blue shirts, whites in summer. Those are the colors that I wear. I thought actually it would be really nice to have a bag that has some contrast to it and provides a bit of brightness without, you know, kind of wearing a really bright color. It kind of still fits in as a neutral. It looks really great with things like camels. It looks so good with navy, with black, with white, like I said, with blues and denims. It just looks so good. So again, this has got the ability to be made shorter into a top handle bag, or we can make it into a crossbody, which is how I wear it the most. It looks so good in the evening. It's not too bulky and not too heavy that you can't kind of wear it all day long. It looks really nice for smarter daytime occasions. And that's why I kind of love having the contrast of these two, because I can do this more casually and then this a little bit more formally when I want some more structure, and maybe when I want more of a statement bag against a minimal outfit, whereas this just kind of blends in with the outfit a little bit more. So if you're looking for a bit more of a statement bolder piece, I would definitely look to Celine, and this pollen color is absolutely beautiful. I've noticed they do a few different kind of colors. They do a really nice pale blue, but I do think this shade is so nice, and I think even in the autumn winter with darker shades and warmer shades, it will look so good. So I'm so pleased with this. I just think it looks amazing, and I am absolutely obsessed with everything Celine. I just feel like if I could have a wardrobe full of Celine, I absolutely would, because I think they do everything right. So my next big love is sunglasses. And I only actually have one pair that I'm going to show you, but I've got 3 variations of that one pair. So these are the Loewe anagram cat eye sunglasses. I'm sure you've seen all of these on me, and I've discussed them many times before, but I honestly think they are the best sunglasses ever to exist. So they actually do these, I think, in pink and blue as well, but I've got the kind of off-whitey shade, and they've got the silver logo on the side, and I think these really come into their own in summer. I personally don't love like those really bright white sunglasses that are around at the minute. I know Celine do a version, and they're very, very white and bold. I actually think this white shade is a lot more kind of subtle and wearable, and they go with absolutely everything. And I wouldn't worry about mixing your silver and gold. In fact, I think, I don't know whether it's these ones or one of the others, but on the Net-a-Porter website, they've mixed, I think, maybe the silver side logo with some gold earrings, and it looks really great. So don't be worried that you kind of don't wear silver. They are just, I just think they're such a good shape because they're like a cat eye, but square. They just feel so chic, modern, but also just so wearable, and they make every outfit look great. And like I said, I am all about more minimal pieces and wearing kind of slightly more toned down pieces. So for me, having those bolder accessories are what kind of really creates the look. And then kind of early spring, I got the tortoise shell, which again, I absolutely love. These have also got the gold sides. These are just absolutely amazing. I love the kind of type of tortoise shell of them as well. They're just so, so good. They've got a slightly tinted brownie lens. Yeah, I wear these on repeat. I actually just wear one of these nearly every single day. I love my other sunglasses, but for me, these just feel like the ultimate style, and I feel like they suit my face quite well. I've got quite a rounded face, and I feel like this kind of cat eye with the square kind of draws it out and makes it a bit more angular. And then the black ones as well, because I got the tortoise shell, and I actually, when I was pairing them with black things, I thought actually, sometimes they're a bit too browny for that. So I did actually have a voucher that I was given as a present, and I decided to go for these black ones. I thought, am I insane going for a 3rd pair? But actually, I think sometimes when you find something that works for you, I think maybe it's worth getting in a few different colors, because I've equally been wearing them all just as much as each other. So they have all been so, so useful for me, to me. And yeah, I just think they look so chic. I just feel like they're the best sunglasses I've ever seen, so there you go. So just very quickly, I'm gonna mention this scrunchie, which I talked about in another kind of luxury accessory video. I've been wearing this so much. This is not necessarily a summer staple, but I do think it just kind of lends itself really nicely to summer. Again, if you're more of a minimal person, it's all in those small details and little bits of ways to kind of change your look and add some statement pieces to it. And I just love this Celine scrunchie. It's got the little logo on it here. It's really nice for holidays if you're wearing like a simple black or white dress. I just think it looks really cool, and I think Celine have the best hair accessories. I love their kind of claw clips that they do as well, and they do the scrunchies in lots of different colors. So I would say this is kind of bold, but also quite simple and wearable at the same time. And I think that kind of transcends all of my accessories and my kind of reasoning behind all of my accessories. I feel like they all kind of are quite bold and have a bit of a twist and a statement, but are still very wearable and useful. Moving on to belts. This I have been wearing on repeat. I do feel like it might be sold out because it's such a good one. Again, it's Loewe. I feel like I've just got such an affinity to the brand. I honestly love everything they do. This belt though is so useful. It looks so chic. I've been looking for ages actually, ever since I bought my slim YSL belt. I've been looking for one with gold, exactly the same. So like a black leather with a gold buckle that's slim. It's not too statement, which I love. It does have the Loewe logo on it, on the gold, but you can't really see it, which I like. It's not too in your face. And I just think it goes with absolutely everything. I've worn it to death. I wear it nearly in every single YouTube video I do, and nearly every single reel, and also just in my day-to-day life as well. Again, if I'm wearing those simple pieces, I just feel like it elevates it. Yesterday I was wearing a pair of shorts and a kind of vest top, and I just popped this on and it looked so much better. So if you're looking for pieces to elevate but wearable, this is it. And then again, talking about, I'm kind of following a pattern here of buying similar things with my basket bags and my sunglasses, and now onto the belts. So if you've been sticking with me for a while, this belt is a long time member in my wardrobe. It's the Isabel Marant Lecce or Lecce, something like that, belt. And I love that you can kind of fasten it anywhere. It looks chic, it looks easy. I love that it's got no hardware on it. It makes it easy to pair over dresses too. I'd say I actually got this when we lived in our last flat. So this is maybe 4 years old now. I can't remember, maybe 4 years. Was it before the pandemic? Can't remember, but say it's 3-4 years old. So I've worn it so much, and I do again feel like it lends itself really nicely to summer. Looks so good with just like a shirt and shorts or a shirt and trousers. Highly recommend this. And then I also have this version, which is slightly more recent, and it's a two-sided one, so you can wear it either way. I think this is really hard to get hold of, but I'll try and find one. If not, they do like other kind of, they'll just do a black one or just this kind of a crew color one too. But obviously the kind of reversible one is more useful. You're kind of getting double for your money, and again they just look so good over everything. And this is probably a little bit better in winter too if you're looking for those pieces to transcend all seasons. So next on to some jewellery and watches. So I'm first going to talk about this Longines watch. This is actually on loan to me by the brand, but it's the most beautiful watch. And the reason I went for this is because of the tan leather strap. I'm finding it really useful in summer. I sometimes feel like my outfits need a bit of contrast or a bit of something extra. And actually, I'm finding that this two-strap watch is really providing that. It just looks so good. It looks so chic. It's noticeable, but still wearable. Again, a common theme across all of my pieces. And it's just, yeah, it's just gorgeous. It's silver, but I think it looks great with gold too. I don't think you need to worry about mixing and matching your hardware because you can. And it also looks really nice with my tan bags, or if you wanted to kind of tie in your accessories, the Isabel Marant belt looks really good with this. And it just really kind of lifts the look in a subtle way, and it's just beautiful. So as for jewelry, I have been going kind of vintage style jewelry mad. So I've not kind of invested heavily into this, you can buy some really, really affordable vintage jewellery. So the ones I got on here are from Etsy. I've also been wearing these on repeat, which are kind of similar. These are from Alice Skewis. She has an amazing vintage collection. I'll link her below again, but she has some beautiful vintage pieces for really, really, really good prices. And this is also pierced ears because I can't really wear clip-ons. They're too heavy for me. So these are perfect for pierced ears, and they're not too heavy too. I've also got some other pieces from Etsy, these kind of pearly ones with like kind of details around the edges, which are so nice. You may have also seen in my last mango video, mango favorites, I said about these kind of pearly shell earrings, and I said I might buy them, and I ended up going for them, and I really love them. They're going to be a really nice holiday earring because a lot of my jewellery is gold, and actually sometimes you don't really want the gold feel for evening. You want maybe something a little bit more whitey, and I think this is where these come in. They look perfect. They're a statement. You can wear them with a really nice simple dress in the evening. They'll look so good. Just a really useful piece. And then Anthropologie have been doing the most amazing earrings. So I got these, again, very vintage-esque. They look so good on. They're just gorgeous. They're absolutely amazing. I love that the gold isn't too harsh as well. And also these Bottega-esque teardrop style earrings. I got these in the silver, but they have some really, really good pieces on their site at the minute. And then just this piece that I've had for a while, and I've started bringing out a little bit more often. So this is from Jenny Bird. I don't think they do it anymore, but it's this kind of choker style necklace. And I've just been finding it looks really nice in the summer because I may be wearing a few more open neck things, that this sits really nicely while still feeling quite minimal. So you can kind of play around with your earrings a bit more, and I just love this kind of choker style as well. So that is everything I wanted to talk about today. I'd love to know your favorites, or if you're thinking of investing in any of these. If you have any questions about particular pieces too, let me know, but I'll try and put kind of sizing information for belts and things like that in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe. If you'd like to see some more in-depth details about other things, if you'd like to see a shoe favorites, let me know. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.